you see it a little bit? Did you see it a little bit?
Oh, I saw it.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to Wrestling Pedigree. I'm your host, Matty, and once again, I'm with the last real general manager of MWL, Steve Watkins. How are you, sir?
I am fantastic. How are you?
I'm good after a crazy weekend we had.
Yeah.
Crazy SummerSlam. Crazy SummerSlam. I might turn face and then might turn heel at the end of this show.
Oh, you think you're gonna turn face? That's cute.
Thanks. So today's episode is a new genre of wrestling pedigree called Top 10. So anything in wrestling subject, it'll be a top 10. We each have our top 10 list, and then we'll just argue for the next half hour, say why we're right and the other person is wrong. So today, this week's episode is top 10 Attitude Era moments. It could be a match, it could be a moment, it could be both. So let's get right onto it first, and we'll start from 10 to 1. And as usual, because Steve is always first.
All right, my number 10 of the top 10 Attitude Era moments. I have the Millennium Clock strikes 0.
See, I was thinking of doing that. I ain't got that on my list.
But Jericho coming out, Jericho cutting that promo on The Rock, that was fantastic. That's definitely a top 10.
I agree with you. That should have been top. I didn't go that far, just because I feel the best Chris Jericho came out in the Ruthless Aggression era. But I didn't know who was in the club because back then we didn't have any any dirt sheets, so I had no idea who it was.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, Chris Jericho, I was like, shit, he's supposed to be on WCW.
Now, I knew that it was Jericho because back then I was a very avid reader of WrestleView.com. And
yes, I remember
the owner, Paul Niemer, I talked to him all the time, and he started making posts, hey, Chris Jericho coming to WWF. And I was like, that is awesome. And then, kind of getting that feeling, oh, this has to be Jericho with the Millennium Countdown. And thank God it was right.
I remember it was like 19 days. I was like, oh, where is this happening? And he comes out to The Rock. He interrupts The Rock.
Yeah.
And he gets one over on The Rock. I think Jericho won that battle on that promo one.
Oh, absolutely.
That definitely made Jericho.
Yep.
So my 10 went a bit. So yours was a debut, a spectacular, legendary debut. My 10, I did it for The Rock.
Oh God.
Rikishi admits he ran down bold people. He ran down Stone Cold Steve Austin. That was my number 10.
No, my problem with that is that was by far and wide the worst version of Rikishi that we had.
Oh yeah, agree with you there.
So that's why that one didn't make my list.
Would you say Rikishi was the worst version on this, or John Cena the last 5 months?
Now, see, I think Cena the last 5 months, that's because that's what we wanted. We've been asking for that since 2003, and nobody asked for Rikishi to turn heel. Nobody wanted Rikishi to turn heel.
It was a massive
to me, that was just lazy booking.
Oh, Doc could be so proud. For that, we go to number 9.
Number 9. Oh, I'll take it from here, nurse. Bedpan McMahon.
Bedpan McMahon. Oh, I was. It's that sound, isn't it?
It is that sound. Just that
It's
that
dong.
bedpan clanging against McMahon's head. I think about it now and I still laugh.
I love. It's one of those. That is a moment in history. That is.
Yep.
It's actually a moment where you go to a doctor and you think, I'll be all right.
And then all of a sudden, your doctor is Stone Cold Steve Austin.
It's kind of like when you go to a bar and you hear a glass break and you just automatically hear the.
Yep.
It's kind of like that. Every time you go to the hospital, you just think, you see a bedpan, you think, man.
Exactly.
I love that. I remember as a kid watching that. I was like, holy crap, you actually went there. Because obviously, it's K-Feb then. So everything's like, oh shit, you actually gone to a medical facility and attacked him. But do you know? I don't know if you got on your list. I ain't got on mine. But do you know there was a character created on that night?
No.
It was a debut of Mr. Soccer.
Oh, you're right. Wait, was that the same night or was that the next week?
That was the same night because
Okay.
I think he had the crown, didn't he? Mankind had a crown.
Yep.
Betsy
He had
or
Girdle.
whatever fucking name was. Yeah. And then he went under the bed. He had a sock. He goes, Mr. Soccer.
Okay. Yep.
So that was the debut of Mr. Soccer. My
What's your
number
number 9?
The Radicals debut.
I almost had that one. And it probably would have been right around the same place.
I think, albeit we don't talk, it's the top 4 wrestlers in WCW at that time coming over, right? Proper workers coming over here and making a name of themselves, and I'm thankful for that because I am a massive fan of Eddie Guerrero.
Yep.
Just to see Eddie doing a frog splash and then break his arm after it was.
Yep. And I was an absolutely huge fan of He Who Shall Not Be Named.
Yeah. And he was a very good wrestler, and shame he fucked it. But Perry Saturn, I watched Perry Saturn in Independent once, and he still got it before he had his troubles.
Yep.
This is like years ago.
It's such a shame that drugs just took him over, and homelessness and all that. But he is, last I heard, he was still wrestling.
Oh, that's good.
I'm pretty sure he had a show not long ago in the Boston area.
For me, he's one of those underrated. And same goes with Dean Malenko. For me, Dean Malenko is one of my favorite wrestlers because that guy he's got more holes than Jericho's list.
Oh, yeah. Like, all of them were so technically sound.
And he was perfect. And him as a lightweight champion was brilliant. Him and Lita was a bit. Ugh. So, what is your number 8?
My number 8. You turn to your family. You turn to your friends. You turn to the Clique. Triple H reforms DX the night after WrestleMania 14.
Wow, that X-Pac promo. Shoot.
Yes.
Eric Bischoff's face went so far up Hogan's ass. X-Pac, man, we were brilliant. But I knew that New Age Outlaws were doing DX just because of what they were doing with Legion of Doom before Michaels left. But for me, that's my favorite DX. I don't know about you, but that's my favorite DX.
Yeah, me too. Oh, and also, you didn't know?
Yeah. Oh, of course.
See, I've I've got to wear the shirt. I've got to be prepared for the Attitude Era.
See, I wouldn't like that. I just wore Progress Wrestling.
Oh, there you go.
So, by God, it's clobbering time.
Yep.
I remember singing at All You Didn't Know in school, and then doing a whole ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages to my teacher. And even the Billy Gunn bit. Detention could go fuck itself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a great deal. Yes, because didn't they the week after piss on DOA's bikes?
It was right around that time. I don't know if it was a week after or a couple of weeks after, but yeah.
Those Harris brothers were pissed off.
Oh yeah.
I love that. That should be on air, and I ain't got on air because I'm an idiot. My number 8 is Stone Cold Steve Austin throwing the IC belt in the Detroit River. I think it's Detroit.
I think it was Boston.
Is it Boston?
I think so.
Well, you throw the IC belt in the river.
Yep.
I remember that.
Oh,
And
I told The Rock he could have the belt and tossed it in the river and said, "Go get it."
Yeah, and that was my first thing. I was like, "Oh, wow!" Threw that belt in there.
And like those things aren't cheap.
No, and there's a legendary story where a belt collector got that belt from the river.
Yep.
And tried to sell it back to WWE.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Fair play to him. I would do the same, but
yep.
Yeah, but that was the start of a massive feud, wasn't it, for Austin and Brock?
Oh yeah, and that might have been one of the best feuds of the Attitude Era.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I think I want to say a week later, he did do you remember the little beat, the little pager?
Yep.
And it said if it 3-1-6, and then all of a sudden Austin came out and beat the shit out of Rock.
Yep. Oh, I remember that.
Brilliant. That was good times. And it was around November, December where it was fucking cold.
Oh yeah.
So number 7.
Number 7 actually kind of has to do with WCW. Because it was one of their big fuck-ups. Where Tony Schiavone announces on air that Mick Foley is going to win the WWF Championship on Raw, and then follows it up with, "That'll put butts in seats." And it sure fucking did, Schiavone. It sure fucking did.
Steve? My number 7 is Mankind winning the title.
There you go.
Yes, we got one. Freaking awesome. What? Yeah, that was a massive fuck up, wasn't it? I think they said like 100,000 people just tune the channel.
Yep. Go right off of Turner, right back to USA. And I think that's about the time where WCW just signed their death warrant. Yep.
But that was the main event. The main event was Goldberg and Hogan.
Yeah.
Why would you announce that? Because they turned to watch Mankind because they overlap, don't they? So basically, they turned on to watch Mankind win the title, then turned back on to WCW to watch Goldberg beat Hogan.
Yep.
Why?
They shot themselves right in the foot with that.
Imagine how much, Nelson, whatever ratings they would have had if they kept their mouth shut.
Oh yeah.
But do you remember what you said after you won the title?
No, I don't.
Adrian, I did
it. yeah, that's on brand.
And then you admit, man, said, "Oh, I want a kick." That was good though, because was that when Austin came out with the hair, wasn't it?
Now, when Foley won the title, then all of DX was in there celebrating with him.
Yeah, but then Austin came out, didn't he? Hit the Rock with a chair, pin, me and Mankind
Yep.
pin him, and then
Yep.
all chaos happened then.
Oh yeah,
that was a great start to 1999. January the
it
4th,
really was.
1999.
Yep.
So that is our sevens. We had to go one correct. What is your number 6?
My number 6 also has to do with Mick Foley, but it's Mick Foley taking a huge ride off the Hell in a Cell. Did we do it again?
Yeah. No.
No.
Because I'm stupid enough. I ain't got this actually on my list. I haven't got that moment on my list.
Ooh.
That was really shocking for me because I thought of it and didn't put it in. I was more focused on Mankind winning the title.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, what a night in June of 1998 what that was, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
I remember watching that live, and I actually thought Undertaker killed him because it's kayfabe. I literally thought Undertaker thought, shit, I done someone murder.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of thought the same thing, especially with Terry Funk coming down, not dressed as Chainsaw Charlie.
And he gets chip slam out of his shoes.
Yeah.
But how do you take a bump like that?
You got to be Mick Foley. I'm
Only
pretty
him,
sure that man is unbreakable.
Oh yeah, especially this year when he had that car accident. He's still freaking in.
Yeah, he fucking walked right away from the car crash.
And he flipped.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was doing a video for his new Titantron, but freaking hell. The guy's indestructible. He's just absolutely phenomenal. He is one of my favorites.
He's definitely one of my favorites from the Attitude Era.
So you went with somewhat big. You went spectacular. One of the greatest moments in wrestling, even professional wrestling. I go for my number 6, DX Nation of Domination parody.
That I actually had as one of my honorable mentions that we talked about.
I freaking love this.
It was so funny.
It freaking was. Obviously, you can't do it nowadays, but just go X-Pac just as Mark Henry was freaking
X-Pac in full blackface.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
But was it Jason Sensation?
Yes, Jason Sensation as Owen Hart was hilarious.
He was one of the best impressionists of doing wrestlers.
Yep.
He is freaking brilliant. His Owen Hart, is Austin, and Shawn Michaels were brilliant. I loved it.
Oh yeah.
You know our boss,
Mr. Chadwick.
He's a cheeky sod.
Yes.
This is what he put. I'm sure your number 1 is Goldberg winning the heavyweight title.
Oh, Jeff. Oh, Jeff.
Oh, that is brilliant. I remember that. He beat Christian.
Yes.
It was a job squad. Oh. He was in job squad.
Scorpio.
Too Cool Scorpio.
Al Snow.
Al Snow.
Blue Meanie.
Gilbert. Yes, Blue Meanie. Gilbert.
Yep.
Hardcore.
And Hardcore. Yep.
That was brilliant. I enjoyed them. They were brilliant. And they won tag titles, I think.
I don't think they ever did.
Did they? Or is it Hardcore title between Hardcore Holly and Al Snow? That's how they got disbanded. They were just beating the shit out of each other late
Yeah.
98 to 99, weren't they? Yeah. I can't believe we're just this far. It's number 5. We're 20 minutes in. Number 5.
Well, before I get to my number 5, I want to say my other honorable mention because it's something that I still say all the time. Like my assistant manager at work, she'll ask, "Who did this? Who did that?" And I always respond to her, "It was me, Austin. It was me all along."
I had that as one of my honorary mentions and all, because it was JR. Oh, that son of a bitch. I think it was JR's reaction more than Prince revealing himself.
Oh yeah, and like JR's reactions through the Attitude Era were absolutely freaking fantastic.
And Kings. Don't forget, because that high school screams were brilliant.
Oh yeah. But with JR, he's supposed to play the straight man, and he was the way that he reacted to such things, just he was the best.
Oh yeah. Your number 5, sir.
My number 5, leading up to WrestleMania 14, was the brawl on Raw between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Iron Mike Tyson.
Holy shit.
Yes.
I haven't got that on there. And no choice. What the frick? No, what's I doing now, shooter? But I remember that. That was crazy.
Yep.
And you talk about JR's reactions. In this, it's like Tyson Austin.
Yep. Because you got to think in the 80s, they had all these big celebrities coming in. You had Muhammad Ali with Hulk Hogan. You had Mr. T with Hulk Hogan. And then it kind of died down. And early 90s, like you get to Austin Tyson, and it's huge. You didn't hear anybody like the next day at school, everybody was saying, "Did you see Austin and Tyson?" You didn't hear that in 1993 with, "Oh, did you see the guy from Family Feud?" Like, what? No, this was huge, and I think this was one of the big usherings in of the Attitude Era. One of the biggest moments.
I think it was smart on WWE's thing because Mike Tyson's known worldwide.
Yep.
The problem WCW did when they had like Karl Malone is he was only known really in America because we didn't have basketball back then, and as shown NBA in UK. So I didn't really know who this guy was unless I've done research. But everybody knew Mike Tyson. Everybody knew that you got to be there for the first minute or you're going to miss the fight.
Yep.
So it was smart on WWE.
Absolutely.
Now, I like how you go from a badass moment and I go to something stupid, which has been the theme for my talk. My number 5 is This Is Your Life, Rock.
Oh, yes. I don't have that on mine. And that was one of the best segments of the Attitude Era.
Best segment, and one person who may not be, I won't name him, bro, said it was was going to be a shit segment.
It was hilarious.
And that's the first time I heard Poo-Tan Pie. It was a brilliant segment, and I think it went on for like 19 minutes.
Something like that.
But it's one of the best segments, and they tried to reenact it years ago with Bailey and Bliss, but if that went down the pan as fast as anything.
Yep, that just crashed and burned.
Oh, crashed and burned, lit up again.
Yep.
Yeah, for that, I love that segment. That's one of those segments I could watch again and just enjoy it because it was two charismatic guys kicking ass on the microphone.
Yes.
Number 4.
My number 4 is the beer truck.
So, guess what?
Is that your number 4?
That's my number 4. Yeah. And the boss is number 1.
Ooh.
I said my number 1 has got to be Austin and the beer truck spraying the corporation in the ring.
Well, Jeff, you better stick around because I think ours are going to outdo yours.
Definitely. But I can understand that would be number 1 because that is, once again, that is engraved in wrestling fans, especially WWE fans' mind throughout that era. This Austin coming out in was it Bud Light or it was Bud or was it Miller? I would say Bud.
Yeah, I want to say it was Bud Light. Although I know at that point Austin was drinking Coors.
Yeah, he was. Could be Coors actually, but even then he was just spraying everyone out. Brilliant. I love that segment, and it's the King's reaction to this was screaming and swimming in it.
Yeah,
I was swimming it.
Oh yeah. Actually, you'd be swimming in it and trying to drink it.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Do you remember him doing it to Maria years ago with him and Santino?
Yep.
I would literally just push Maria out of the way and go, spray me. But yeah, did you think when he was coming out in the truck, he was going to knock down a Titantron?
Absolutely not.
I actually thought, shit, he knocked the Titantron. I thought it was going to fall. I honestly thought. But that's just me because I was a kid then.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Let's see. My number 3, D-Generation X invades Nitro.
Oh, that's a nice one. I don't have that on my list, but that is a freaking good choice.
The
WCW moment.
Yeah, but everything that they did for that, it was so funny. I actually had tried to do the same thing last season of MWL. Last season? No, the season before with Chaos Theory. I was going to have us kind of do the same thing when we were supposed to be invading Diamond. No, it was last season.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were going to invade Sean's show, Diamond.
But you pulled a shot.
And I was trying to get us all together, and I've got the camo. I was going to have everybody else wearing camo, and we were just going to make it so funny.
That would have been so cool to see. I remember that. I was like, and there's been like, what was it? There's stories where Kevin Nash is walking past and he sees him. He waves at Sean and shutters is going down. That's such a memory. Imagine WCW actually let him in.
That would have been I think that would have been a big mistake on WCW's part. But at the same time, it also could have gotten WCW some higher ratings at that point. Yeah,
because they don't have to go every week just thinking who's going to invade now.
Yep.
My number 3 in 1997 Bad Blood, it's gotta be Kane. Kane's debut.
That's a damn good one. Especially since after that he went for 20 plus years when it was really supposed to be like just a short program.
Oh yeah, especially I know we're probably doing a topic of top 10 debuts in wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
But Kane is, I'll give you one. Kane's got to be on top of that because that is one of the best debuts ever. To come out with Paul Bear, rip open the Kane's door, the Hell in a Cell Kane's door, and just scared the shit out of Undertaker with the pyro, and then tombstone in his ass. Well, that match of Stone versus HBK was phenomenal. Add Kane in there as a debut, brilliant.
Yep.
Absolutely loved it. Number 2.
Number 2, I have Bret Screwed Bret. The Montreal Screwjob. Because out of that came the Mr. McMahon character.
I will do this now, right? So that Screwjob, Montreal Screwjob, is my number 1. Which obviously reason for me is I thought this was actually the start of the Attitude Era because, like you said, we got the McMahon character, and everything else went for that. We got the DX, we got Austin more. For me, that was the top Attitude Era moment for me.
Yep. Now, for me, my number 1 and number 2 can be argued about starting the Attitude Era, about which one started it.
Well, if I tell you my number 2, and then we'll discuss that, yeah?
Yeah.
My number 2 is Choppy Choppy Pee Pee.
Oh, good God. I don't even want to think about that. Do we have to discuss it?
No, but I just wanted it to be my top list. And I just thought it was fucking brilliant. I love how he does it. When he went choppy choppy pee pee, I just fucking laughed. And when they ended the Raw with him hung up and then they're about to chop it, I thought that hilarious.
And then it just made it even better that he ended up becoming friends with John Wayne Bobbitt.
Yeah, and he's got well, he didn't have the same thing, but he did, but he didn't. Val's gonna end up on the highway. What is your? All right, so your number 2 is Montreal.
Yes.
What is your number 1?
My number 1. This is what I think started the Attitude Era. It's why I put it as number 1. It also kicked off the biggest character for the Attitude Era. You sit there and thump your Bible and say your prayers, and it didn't get you anywhere. Talk about your Psalms, talk about your John 3:16. Austin 3:16 said, I just whipped your ass. To me, that is the top of the Attitude Era moments that made the biggest star of the Attitude Era, that started the biggest T-shirt of the Attitude Era. I mean, hell, you still see people wearing shirts right now that say Austin 3:16 on it.
Yeah, now you got people replicating it, doing Sheamus 517 or 90s 270, something like that. It's often duplicated, but you can't be original. And I can understand now why you said 96.
Yep.
For me, yeah, I agree. I could agree with you on that. I think it's a toss-up between those two.
Yeah, and that's why those were my number 1 and number 2.
You talk about honorable mentions. If that's the case, then we should honor mentioned the curtain call. If the curtain call didn't happen, would we got Austin 3:16?
No. If the curtain call hadn't happened, we would have had Triple H winning the Royal Rumble that year.
Yeah.
Or not the Royal Rumble, the King of the Ring.
Oh, yeah, you won it in the 97, so I'll give you that one.
Yep.
But yeah, that's like we did get a curtain call. So that's a massive
that's
honorable mention.
absolutely.
There's a couple of honorable mentions that we got in the comments that I just want to quickly share you. Tim put Kurt Angle spraying the milk truck.
Yep, that's a good one, Tim. I had thought about that one too.
The billionaire princess is now a Dairy Queen. That was a great line by JR.
It sure was.
I bet that arena smelled.
Oh.
One of my favorite segments, and this is right at the end of Attitude Era. And Tim know this one. Booker T and Stone Cold in a grocery store match.
Yep.
That was brilliant.
Oh yeah,
I love that. I think that, sir, is your. I think he's on about number 1.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I think he meant. Yeah, there we go.
Stone Cold. Stone Cold. Yeah. Autocorrect. Terrible look. Autocorrect. But you think of one about the bedpan incident also.
Yep.
So yeah, it's just a really honorable mention. I mean, there's so much really Attitude Era that we can mention, but I think as long as I got my top moment was the Montreal. Your number 2 was Montreal, and number 1 was Austin 316. I can vouch for Toppy PP. but there's so much, and it was such a great era.
It was like the moments of the Attitude Era are what made the Attitude Era. It wasn't the wrestling, because really, if you look at the wrestling now, it's so much better than it was back then.
It's more athletic now, isn't it? It's more athletic,
much more athletic. But the stories, as stupid as they could be sometimes, they were so entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
And to me, that's what made the Attitude Era.
I think back then they told the story more.
Yep.
So I think back then they I'm a sucker for storytelling in the ring. So I think you see Austin versus Do Love at Unforgiven. That's a storyline telling there. You got Austin versus Kane in a first blood match.
Yep.
Which I thought was bullshit as a kid, because who could make someone bleed in a mask? But again, another mentioned, because the next night is one of the best title matches we'll ever have.
Absolutely. Yep.
Jeff.
Oh, Jeff.
God bless
do we have to talk about Steve Blackman and Al Snow?
Well, we will be doing a top 10 tag teams in WWE. So you never know when head cheese might appear.
I can almost guarantee they won't.
I cannot guarantee that.
Okay, they won't end up on my list. As much as I love Al Snow and I love Steve Blackman.
There's one other honorable mention before we go. The APA, every time they had a barroom fight, a bar fight, just when they're an APA, that was freaking awesome. I love watching that. That was a good Attitude Era moments.
And weren't they always at the same bar too?
Yeah, it was Tim White's.
Yeah, it was Tim White's. Yep. Anytime he wanted to redecorate, he'd say, "Hey, Vince, why don't you have APA just brawl in my bar, and then buy me new shit?"
And the assurance was good.
Yeah.
It was brilliant. Go through the memories again. But there's so much. If we did like a top 50, we'd probably still go.
Yeah.
You know what? I think for next week, How do you feel about doing top 10 tag teams?
I feel good about it.
Yeah.
Do we want to do a certain era, or do we just want to do all time?
Let's do all time.
Okay.
And I think we'll have a guest next week.
Ooh.
We'll have
We get to boss around the boss.
Yes.
Sweet. I like it.
Well, you can. I'll just sit there and shut my mouth.
Yeah. I like to boss him around anyways.
Well, you're the only one that can. I want to thank everyone who's been watching and listening. We are newly developed on podcasts. So if you're listening to wherever you get your podcasts, we're on there. Wrestling Pedigree. Just type that in your search button. You'll see us or hear us. Me and Steve are GMs of the MWL Prediction League, and we're always looking for new members. So if you see in the top right hand corner, there's a QR code. If you scan that, you go to our Facebook page. If you go to the Facebook page of NWL, there's a sign up sheet, and then you message us, and we'll get you into our leagues. We're all fun, we're all family, and we don't bite apart from our boss.
I do sometimes.
He does, but only not on Earth. But apart from that, if you listen to this, the link will be in the description box on any of your podcast outlets. We are going to start this up really. We're going to put. Well, I'm definitely going to put a lot of effort into this. I find it really awesome just to talk about wrestling in any genre, and I think Steve, you're the same.
Absolutely. Yep.
So if you're a fan of wrestling and you want our chat, you're more than welcome to hit me or Steve up, and we'll have you on. Whatever the topic is, we'll just talk about it because we just enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly.
So for next week, when I think probably next weekend will be top 10 all-time best tag teams. Cheese. Oh god. No, also tomorrow we got round table, and I swear to God, I'm going to get head cheese mentioned on there.
Yeah, if you're listening to this on Spotify, go onto Facebook, look up The Meltdown. That is the page that we broadcast from. We also broadcast our roundtable from there, our wrestling roundtable. And I believe there's also a link in there to the MWL page.
Yes, there is.
And that is our prediction league.
But watch the videos as quick as you can, because for some reason Meta's not liking us.
And that is why we're on Spotify now.
That is why I could get away with some shit.
Yes.
Thank you once again, Steve, for joining me. You are a freaking awesome brother.
Always a pleasure.
I thank everybody for listening and watching. If you're listening also on the podcast, please leave a review and 5 stars.
Yes, definitely 5.
5 times. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you next week on Wrestling Pedigree.